So this policeman who came out, who made a video and threatening Nigerians that if any Nigerian video him when he's on duty, he will definitely kill that person. He has come out to apologize, saying that he does not mean whatever he said on that video, that he was angry, because of the way Nigerians are posting the Nigerian police on the internet these days. Because of that, he got upset. And that is why he did that video, that he does not mean everything. He does not mean anything that he said on that video. And to be honest with you, that apology is not accepted. It is not accepted. The reason is because Nigerian police has been doing this to the innocent citizens on a daily basis. People are being arrested by the police. At the end of the day, they go missing. If people start coming out to voice out how their family members are being missed on a daily basis just because they were arrested by the Nigerian police, and at the end of the day, you won't hear from that person again. When you go to this station, they will tell you the person is not there. You go to another station, the person is not there. You go to all the stations in Nigeria, your person is not there. But the person was picked up by Nigerian police. So where is the person? So this thing didn't start today. It has been happening for a very long time. So this man must be arrested and investigated, and to be sure that this man has not been doing this thing for a very long time. Because a lot of people are missing in Nigeria on a daily basis. Some of these people are being arrested by the Nigerian police. But at the end of the day, you won't find the person in all the stations in Nigeria. So where is these people that are being missed on a daily basis? Some of these people are being arrested by the Nigerian police. So this is not the first time this thing is happening. They are doing these things. Before this man made a video, have the guts to come on a live video to threaten Nigerians, not armed robbers, not thieves. Because you are being videoed when you're on duty, and that is why you are threatening that you will kill a whole boss. That is how the Nigerian lawless system has become. That people will come out and do this kind of thing. But anyways, he has been arrested, and I'm in support of that arrest because that apology video is just nonsense. He could not even express himself very well on that video. He could not even give a proper reason why he made that kind of video. He only said that because a lot of videos of policemen has been on the internet. And you ask yourself, why is Nigerians videoing the policemen on duty? It's because of the extortion that is going on daily basis. People being beaten up by the policemen just because they refuse to be intimidated. Just because they refuse to give bribes to the policemen. That is why they are being oppressed. That is why they are being beaten. That is why they are being killed by the Nigerian police. So Nigerians are no longer safe in the hands of policemen. Nigerians are no longer trust the Nigerian police. That is why whenever Nigerians see police, they bring out their camera to have evidence of anything that is going to happen there. Because once you approach Nigerian police, you can be sure that you will definitely be intimidated or a disaster must happen. So you try to have your own evidence, because at the end of the day, once they find out that you also have your evidence against them for their extortion, for their illegal works that they are doing on a daily basis, they will make sure that they get rid of you, which is what he's saying here right now. This man is saying on that video. So I am happy that he has been arrested. But Nigerians, it is not all about being arrested. How will the case end up? Will you see the end of this case? How many weeks ago now, a young man was killed in Delta State by the Nigerian police. The man who was telling them that he will provide evidence of the people who told him to go and get this illegal firearm. But because they don't want the evidence to be out, that is why they shot that young man, to make sure that they get rid of that evidence. And as of today, where is the case now? The case has automatically died down. Nobody is talking about it anymore. That is how bad the system is. And this kind of cases is supposed to, when this kind of cases goes to court, it's supposed to be televised for the whole world to see, for Nigerians to see that we actually have a justice system in this country. But of course, whenever it happens to them, they hide it. You won't hear anything about the case anymore. The policeman who killed that young man in Delta State, where has that investigation gotten to as of today? Has other people involved in that crime been arrested? Of course, no. I don't think so. Because they have killed the evidence, which is that young man who was telling them that he would take them to this location of the people who sent him to pick up that parcel. They have already got rid of that evidence. That is how it is in Nigerians. And Nigerians are so quick to move on. We don't ask questions. That one has been forgotten already before this particular one now. He has been arrested now. Just that is how the case is going to die down. You may no longer hear anything about this case anymore. And tomorrow you will still see that policeman somewhere else doing this thing that he said he would do. He will definitely do it. And I believe he has been doing it. That is why he had the guts to come on a live camera to tell Nigerians, to threaten Nigerians that if you video him, he will kill you. And the IG of police who told you to video every policeman on duty will come to your burial. That is what he was saying. And he understands that Nigerians are so dumb. That is why he's coming out now to say that he apologized. What kind of nonsense apologize are you fucking apologizing to Nigerians? You understand the psychology of every Nigerian, that we only just, you know, when the story come out, it will just trend for just 1 day or 2 days and it will just die down and everybody will move on. That is why he's coming out to apologize to Nigerians. That he's very sorry that he cannot do that, you know, that he was very angry, was annoyed, and he has been in the police force for 26 years, that they have been suffering, you know. That is the excuse. So instead of him to transferring his angers on the politicians who are embezzling funds every day in this country, a lot of them, a lot of former governors, you can see how they are busy buying form to go to the Senate. People who have a serious corrupt cases that should be a very big national issues in Nigeria as of today, they are busy gallivanting and they are being called white lions and different names. They are preparing to go back in the system in 2027 to continue the stealing while their cases is still pending in the courts. Instead of you to transfer that your anger on them, you are transferring your anger to the innocent citizens. The same people who destroy your life is the same people that is using you to fight against the innocent citizens when they are out on the streets to protest. They are being shot on a daily basis just because they are demanding for the betterment of you, some of you policemen. The same you people are the people that is being used to kill Nigerians. And you are coming out to say you apologize. Apology kill you there. That apology will kill you there. And it's because we are in a lawless country. We're in a lawless country where everything goes. That is why they have the boldness to come out and say this. And the reason why they pick him up now is just for Nigerians to just calm down, for the story to die down. You will never hear anything about this issue again. You will never hear anything about this issue again. That is how Nigeria works. And because we are in a lawless country, we are in a country where Nigerians, the only thing that trend in all the blogs in Nigeria is how husband and wife, how the wife is cheating, how the husband is cheating. That is the story that flies on all the internet all over Nigeria. Not the real issues that we are facing in this country. We see how other policemen behave in other countries. We see how they work. We see how they operate. Why is it that Nigerian police are not emulating these things? Because we are so dumb. Even the people in the police force, a lot of them have the same mindset. They are not different from each other. And that is why when you see them extorting, they are not just one person, they are not two, they are not three, they are not four, they are not five. Because all of them have the same mindsets. All of them. There are very few that is different. A lot of them just operate this way. And you can see on that video, that man he cannot even express himself very well. It is because when these people are in this police force, some of them who does not understand English, they should be explained very well in their own local language that this is what the IG of police is saying on these interviews. That the IG of police has said that every Nigerian has rights to record the policemen on duty, and the police also have rights to record Nigerians whenever they are on duty if you are not cooperating with them. So a lot of them does not even understand what their law says. That is why they go around on the street and misbehave and do anyhow they like, because they don't know what the law says. They don't know what is the rule of the law, which is a very big disaster in Nigeria today. We must demand for accountability. Even the pending cases, we should also ask questions on how that cases has been ended. The one that happened in Delta State how many weeks ago has been forgotten. Nobody is talking about it anymore. And that is the reason, that is the way it always ended. You will just hear that the person has been apprehended and he has been dismissed from the Nigerian police. What about the law taking its course? Why can't these kind of cases be televised on the TV for Nigerians to see, for others to learn lesson from it? It's because they always find a way to hide these people, and at the end of the day, they let them go and they will put them in another area where they will continue extorting and operating like criminals. That is why every day these criminal activities keeps increasing, because we live in a lawless society where nobody is being held accountable for their actions. Anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. It is left for you and I to start asking questions, to start demanding for accountability, even pending cases.